Good morning. It's Ginny, Tim, and Eli. Tim just blew my mind. I'm a little bit freaked out. So hopefully we don't freak you out.
Yeah.
He showed me these
Hope you're sitting down.
deep,
People call them like deep fakes or whatever they are.
thank you.
You know,
The word wasn't coming to me. Deep fake live like we could change our, I don't have it installed on here, but we could change our faces.
Like, you know how they have those silly Snapchat filters? Well, it's a whole new level now. So anyway, I'll let you do your
It
intro
really looks like, oh wait, I got shivers. So where are we from? We're from DS Tech in Escanaba, Michigan, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
Or at least that's how we appear.
Yeah, now we are appearing as ourselves. Authentically, Ginny and Tim and Eli. Yes. So don't worry. This is not actually a deep fake, but that's how crazy it is. It looks so real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what? If you need help on your business, drop that you want a free assessment and we'll get in there and take a look at what you got. Mm-hmm. See what we can do to help you. Right, Eli? Okay. That's my call to action. I got to get that in there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so tell me about these crazy deep fakes, like the one you just showed me. It's crazy.
If you've been watching our channel, we did have one episode on where a while ago someone actually, I think it was out of like a Shanghai or somewhere over there, was scammed out of $25 million due to a face swap or a deep fake Zoom vid call where they got into a call with someone they thought they were someone else, and they used recording to kind of convince this employee, go ahead and do this transfer, and they transferred a bunch of money, and they lost a bunch of money to some scammers.
Did they pretend to be the boss? Is that what it was?
Yeah, someone basically took old videos, company videos, and they kind of doctored them using AI, which when you hear deep fake, all they're doing is using advanced computer editing to basically change something in real time, where before you'd hear the word Photoshop. Now the word deepfake, it's like basically Photoshop with videos. That's how I look at it, right? You're just basically applying some sort of computer to alter a video in some way.
The first time you introduced deepfake to me, and showed me, the videos were crazy, but you could kind of tell.
Yep.
Right?
You could kind of tell a little bit if you know what to look for, like when the heads turn or certain things like that. And a lot of those old videos, they had to be rendered, meaning you have your video, you do your editing, you hit go, the computer does a little process, and then it spits out another video it's a video file that's edited. It's not like it can do it in real time live, like when you do the weird silly little Snapchats and all of a sudden you have the ears or whatever it is with your kids or whatever.
Which are obvious.
Yeah,
right?
Those are obvious. But now imagine if you do that, but now you could face swap on a celebrity, and then in real time, as you talk, it literally sounds like them, it looks like them, and does that. So what you're seeing now is people can take an actual camera, like a 720p camera, and during a Zoom call, during whatever meeting it is, in real time,
during the live video,
be swapping in real time as it's actually happening. It gets not perfect. You can tell a little tweaks, and it kind of depends.
We should have set it up so that we could.
We could try an episode where we tried setting up, installing some stuff.
Stay tuned and we'll try it.
And that'll be kind of a fun one. Some little nuance with that.
Avatar for us below.
If you try,
tell us who you want us to be. We'll try it.
Celebrity.
Oh my gosh.
If you're using a really high quality camera, like a 4K camera or even 1080p, it has a harder time doing it depending on your computer because it does use a lot of horsepower under the hood to do it. So you typically want an NVIDIA graphics card. But the thing is, a lot of them can even do this, even just say CPU drivers. So
so my laptop could do it.
Could potentially do it. It just might be a little choppy depending on the quality of the video we tested it with.
We shall see.
It's called just Deep Live Cam. It's free on GitHub. If you search GitHub free Deep Live Cam, you'll see the repository. It's open source. People are contributing to it. And there's a little video in there. You can see someone, who put like Elon Musk's face on his, as he's on a live cam. But then he shined a flashlight on it, and it does it with shadows and everything. It's pretty crazy.
Shadows with his glasses too. That was
I know,
impressive.
Holy crap.
Yep. So the technology is getting there, and I guess where I'm going with this is my security minded itself is like, well, there has to become a solution eventually to
Yeah.
where people are, imagine you go into a Zoom meeting and it's not even it's a fake Zoom meeting. And I see scammers using this, like the people that will convince, someone at home who's on the computer who gets like the virus pop up that says click here to connect with Microsoft support to fix your problem. And now it's some random person who looks like someone else. And I see scammers are going to start running wild with this there. So just to be vigilant, knowing that when you're doing a Zoom meeting, it's a planned Zoom meeting. I don't know if it's going to get to the point where we need to have separate codes to verify.
Yeah.
It's a secret code. I know you are. You look like who you are, but
Yeah.
are you really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
But there's going to probably be AI detection tools being
Right.
created,
That's
right?
what I'm thinking.
But the problem with the AI detection tools is that there's still a lot of false positives. I hear from my kids in school where they're using the AI detection tools for the writing, and even though some kids supposedly write this entire essay without using ChatGPT, it's still detecting it as AI, so they're getting false positives even though it's not, because they're trying to prevent kids from. Anyway, so there'll be eventually technology out there, I think, that can do some sort of scanning of this just to make sure it is legitimate, or it'll have a border saying this one has been edited via, whether it's fully or not. But
Yeah.
I know that there's smart people on our side, the good people.
Yep.
So, I mean, and smart people on the bad side too, unfortunately. But I think, there'll be solutions.
Oh yeah, there'll be some sort of security tool that's installed that when you look at a Zoom call or a video feed, it'll be able to determine if it's manipulated and then at least give you a warning if it was. Kind of like you see external senders in your email, right, or whatever. It'll say, this video's been altered in some way.
I know some of the businesses that I know out there still don't have that even on their email.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
And so call us.
Yeah,
Please.
You should at least have your email. People should know that this is an outside source. It's not actually your boss. Stuff like that, right?
Yep.
Right.
And so I could see this being kind of neat, used for different creative purposes and things like that too. But with it,
and fun.
With fun and silly little things. But with it, it's going to be, scammers are going to use it. Just be aware the technology exists and just kind of spread awareness to, those who aren't in the technology every day.
I can see it in the like fake news types of things too.
Right.
The
greater implications of what about even court for evidence purposes.
Yeah.
So using video and audio nowadays, it's like
oh my
a lot
gosh.
of that stuff gets doctored and they have to prove it's not doctored, the original. It's going to be a whole thing. I think
It's like it's on
going to have to
prove
learn
it
to tackle.
too, so
Yeah.
be ready.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
That's
just
so
wanted to be
freaky.
aware of it. It's out there. It's free, but technology with anything, as scary as it is because it's unknown, there will be eventually some way to either detect it, rein it in, and be able to, defend people that may be, get scammed, then to hopefully not get scammed.
It's probably appropriate to end this video with the line that I said in the previous one that we didn't say. We haven't said in a long time.
That's right.
Right? No? What do you think?
Sure.
Trust no one. So verify, right? Always verify.
Yes.
Or find another way. I don't know. There's all kinds of ways to communicate, right? So, and if you know the person, you have all that information. Unless every
If
single.
you're not sure, just ask us.
Yeah, for
Trust
sure.
us.
This is really Ginny, and this is really Tim.
Yep.
This is really Eli at DS Tech.
That's
And
what
you
they think.
really can get
No.
a free security assessment from
Yes.
us. So drop that you
Use them
want that.
ourselves.
Yeah. And we'll go over your business, see where the holes are, and see where you need help. All right.
You might be surprised at the things.
I
you
think
can
almost
do.
every time.
Yeah, you might
We
be
are surprised. They are
what
surprised.
you find
Yeah.
that you go, oh my gosh.
I didn't know that.
But then you
was-
might be
no.
surprised to find some of the things that aren't too tremendously difficult to fix that can really
Mhm.
boost your
Security.
cybersecurity.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We're here to
yeah.
help. So,
Yep.
let us know.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Make it a great day. We'll see you next time. Trust no one.
Yes.